Okay, so you will read your scenario card first.
Okay.
You will present your answer so that the camera can see you. So we have team table 2 presenting. She will start with their scenario card.
Yes, table 2. Scenario card. We have the cheaper Richard Essier. DAD phone number plus 3611 234768.
No.
So yeah, just tell us what you're shipping, how much.
The shipment is ovine plus sample. And the purpose of shipment is suspect Brucella melitensis. Volume / quantity 1 tube with 5 ml of blood. The temperature requirement is shipped refrigerated in gel packs. And we have the 24-hour emergency number there.
Okay, so your package.
Okay. So what did you choose? Did you choose to ship it as category A or category B?
Did you choose?
Is infectious substance affecting human.
Okay.
Category A.
Category A, yep.
Show your package.
All right, let's see your package. So it looks like it's marked right, and we have the to and the from. We have the name and telephone number of person responsible. That looks good. We have the proper shipping name. So that's on the front. So that's good. Let's look inside the package.
Yeah.
I just want to see if we have the itemized list of contents.
Okay. Content.
It looks like it's been properly marked and labeled, so that's good. Do we have an itemized list of contents?
You have itemized list of content. Itemized
Yeah.
list of content. No, you don't have itemized.
No.
Okay, so that you got to remember, you got to put that itemized list of contents has to go inside the package.
Please move.
This is such that
Good. It looks like it was sealed properly.
it's later prompting.
Oh, okay. So there's the itemized list. So just with the itemized list, make sure the itemized list goes outside the secondary, inside the package. So it should not be inside the secondary. It should be outside the secondary.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And then do we have absorbent material? Is there absorbent in there?
Observing material.
Yeah, is there?
Yes, it's ready.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see the shipper's declaration. Can we get a picture of the shipper's declaration?
Picture of the shipper's declaration. Maybe on WhatsApp.
Okay.
All right. Hey, so it looks like everything's good there on your marking and labeling. Your packaging looks good. Looks like you have all the components necessary in the package. Just make sure the itemized list goes on top, outside the secondary, not inside. So let's take a look at the shipper's declaration if we can get a picture of it.
Shipper's declaration. I'm going to send it to you by. I'm going to send to the president who will send it to you by WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I will send it to you by WhatsApp right now.
All right.
Well, they use pencil to mark it.
So can we, yeah, so all once.
Okay. I just sent you. I just sent it.
All right.
Okay, so the president is sending to you.
Okay, good. I'm looking at the shipper's declaration.
Table 4, yeah. Table.
Three is ready.
No, let's get from table 3.
I
No,
don't
but
see
wait.
any mistakes. I don't see any mistakes on the shipper's declaration. It looks good.
Okay. Atama for group 1.
All right, Atama, good
Atama for
job.
group 2. Okay,
So it's the turn of table 3 now.
group 3.
So tell us about your scenario.
Scenario.
Our own scenario is that the Shiba name is structured.
No, even back a bit. Back a bit.
The Shiba name is structured. The shipment of Mycobacterium tuberculosis culture. And purpose of shipment, a researcher is conducting drug sensitivity studies of TB to determine if the strengths are MDR or XDR. The volume/quantity is 15 mils with Vegas plants. Then the consign Center for Disease Control, number 45 malaria strain in the Republic of Mozambique. The temperature is ideal. The responsible person is Richard, 24 hours emergency numbers.
All right, good. So what did you choose? Did you choose to ship it as category A or category B?
Yes, category A.
Good, I would agree. Category A.
Where is the paper? It's collected the paper.
So let's,
Yes, I
let me
have,
see the marking and labeling. Let's just make sure it has all the right marks and labels.
sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here. This is our second.
Okay, good. And do we have an itemized list inside?
Yes, we have Mycobacterium tuberculosis culture.
Okay, where's the itemized list? Can I see the itemized list? Oh, is the itemized list, where is the itemized list?
Okay. This is the addresses. The Shiba address is.
No, the itemized list. There should be an itemized list.
This is our itemized. This is it.
Okay, turn it, just turn it. There's the itemized list. Okay, perfect. So the yellow card, that is the itemized list. Okay, good job. That looks good. So do you have absorbent inside? Is there absorbent?
We have absorbent inside.
Yes, we have.
And that looks sealed. That's good. All right, good. All right, perfect. Looks good. All right, and then it has the right label. We have the right proper shipping name. What's that little yellow tag that's underneath? What does that say? Do you see the little yellow? So no, sorry. On the package itself, on the package, there's a yellow sticky note underneath the label. Yeah, what does that say?
What does that say? UN.
This one is UN 1845 dry ice.
Okay, is there dry ice in the package?
We don't have dry ice.
Somehow what we assume that we have.
So there's no dry ice. There's no dry ice, so it should not have that mark. That's incorrect. So take that one off. Take that one off.
Take that one off.
All right. And then does it have we have the from address and the name and telephone number of a person responsible?
Yes, yes, we have the shipper address and the phone number.
All right, that looks good. All right, let's see your shipper's declaration. Did we get a picture of it?
Yes, we have. President just sent to you now.
Okay, let me look at that. So I'm going to look at your shipper's declaration. So you'll notice on the shipper's declaration, it says that you're using dry ice. There's no dry ice in this shipment. So that is not correct. Also, there's no overpack. It says on the shipper's declaration that you're using an overpack. There is no overpack. So it should not have any information. It should not mention an overpack. So if you remove all the information with dry ice and you remove the overpack used, then it would be correct. Also, it says that Eric Cook is the signer, but that doesn't look like Eric's signature on the form. You see the form on the shipper's declaration? It says
Yes.
the name of the signatory is Eric Cook, but that's not Eric Cook's signature.
No, it's Eric Ishaku. So it's Eric Cook Ishaku, not Eric Cook.
Yeah, so Shaku should be the shipper. So take off Eric Cook's name. Just have Shaku's name and Shaku's signature. That would be good. All right. Okay, looks good. All right, thank you, group 3.
Okay.
Okay, we are skipping group 4 now. We're doing group 5. Group 5. Nice. Well, group 5. Group 5.
All right, tell us about your scenario.
The scenario. Okay. Start with your scenario.
Okay, our scenario is we are showing also of bacillus anthrax. The shipper,
Okay,
okay, the shipper is Richard from Cyprus Dubai Hospital, Republic of Owaziki. The receiver of the name is Francis Ella from Owaziki Center for Disease Control, 45 Malaria Street, Capital City, Republic of Owaziki. Our temperature is ambient. So the person responsible is Richard. It's 24 hours emergency number is there. So this is our
okay, so did you choose, are you shipping it as category A or category B?
category A.
Okay, good.
Actually, we don't have enough container for that, so we provide with the.
Good, so you have the to address, the from address, we have the name and telephone number of the person responsible.
Yes, it's written.
Okay, good. Oh, yep, that looks good. And you have a name, is someone's name there?
Yes.
On the last one, the bottom, the very bottom sticky note, the last, okay, good, let me see, infectious substance affecting humans, good, and then UN 2814, good, all right, let me see up above, just a little bit. All right, that looks good. All right. And so inside, I'm looking to see if you have an itemized list. Do you have the itemized list of contents? Perfect. I see that. That looks good. All right. And do we have, can you shake that jar for me? Shake it. Okay. It's not moving. All right. That's good. That's good. Good. You have absorbent. That's good.
Back so that you can see.
All right. Very good. Okay. So I'm looking at your shipper's declaration and it looks like your shipper's declaration is missing. I see three errors on your shipper's declaration.
Okay,
So the first error is it says culture of Bacillus anthracis. It's not, you should not list what it is. It's just the name of the agent. So it shouldn't say culture of Bacillus anthracis. It should just say Bacillus anthracis. So take off a culture of, and then in the quantity and type of packing, it says 10 ml. you need to include one fiberboard box. So you need to list the number of packages and the type of packaging. So it should say 10 ml, one fiberboard box. All right, but other than that, it looks good. So let's give them an atama. Thank you. Good job.
Atama, Lobago, Lobago. Why?
They are stingy with their cloud. Okay, move.
Okay.
Group 4, I'm taking all the corrections, not the other one.
Now, group 4, please, you can see how the camera is showing you. So move back so that.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Okay,
can
hi.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so the scenario.
My scenario is shipment of swab of lesions from infected primates. The purpose of shipment is to investigate possible outbreak of herpes B virus among local monkeys.
It's too close to your mouth.
Yes. The purpose, understand? The purpose is to investigate possible outbreak of herpes B virus among local monkeys. Are you getting married?
All right, good. And
Okay.
what did you choose? Did you choose to ship it as category A or category B?
Category A.
Category A is correct. Good job.
Thank you. And it's category A, UN 290 infectious and substance affecting animals.
Okay, can I just see a close up? Show me a close up of that sticky note.
Where is?
I can't quite see it. It's a little blurry, a little closer to the camera. Okay. Let's see. UN 2900. All right. Infectious substance affecting, sorry, I can't, does it say animals or humans?
Animals.
Okay, good. So actually the herpes B virus is not an animal pathogen. Well, it is an animal pathogen, but its proper shipping name should be UN 2814 infectious substance affecting humans. So it's not a UN 2900, it's a UN 2814.
Okay, noted.
Okay, so it looks like you have the to address, the from address. We have the name and telephone number of a person responsible.
Yes, the shipper is Richard Exia.
Okay, good. So let's look inside the package. Do we have the itemized list of contents?
We're progressing with category B package.
All right. So where's the okay, good. It has an itemized list. Very good. And then can you shake it? Give it a shake. Let's see. Does it rattle inside?
Does it rattle
Is it
inside?
secure?
No rattling.
Okay, good. No rattles. That's good. And we have absorbent.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It looks like you wrapped the absorbent around the tubes. Good job. That looks good. All right. So I'm going to look at your paperwork. Just a sec. Let's look at your paperwork.
Yes, I've sent you.
I sent it to you.
Okay. Yep. I'm looking at it. The paperwork looks good. There's a couple mistakes on this. The first is where it says nature and quantity of dangerous goods, where you wrote 2 tubes. So where it says 2 tubes, swabs and 5 ml of viral transport media. So that you do not put that on. That's not part of the shipper's declaration. So don't include that.
Okay.
And then so we talked about this it should be UN 2814 infectious substance affecting humans. And then it should say under quantity and type of packing, it should just say 10 ml one fiberboard box. 10 ml, one fiberboard box. So where it's on your paper, it says 2 times 5 ml. They don't care how many primaries, they just want to know the total quantity. So the total quantity is 10 milliliters. And then, so write 10 milliliters, and then you have to write the number of packages, which is 1, and fiberboard box. So it should say 10 ml dash 1 fiberboard box. And then everything else looks good. So everything else looks fine.
All right. Come on for group 4. Yes. Sorry? Okay, Eric, there's a question from group 4.
Yep. What is the question? Can you repeat the question, Abiodun?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to clarify, since the investigation of possible outbreak of typhus B virus is among local monkeys, that was actually what informed us categorizing it as B, and then you say it's for humans. So we're wondering.
Yeah, so let me show you where to find that. Just a sec, I'll show you where you can find that. So if you look in the WHO guidance document,
We saw that.
yeah, so if you look at the WHO guidance document, they have the herpes B virus right here,
Yep, culture.
cultures only. So
Yes.
you'll notice, let me clear that. So that herpes B virus is actually found, if you look, it's in the section of UN 2814 infectious substance affecting humans. So herpes B virus is considered a human. I mean, even though it primarily infects animals, it is deadly in humans. So the herpes B virus only causes minor lesions in the monkeys. It doesn't really affect the monkeys very much. It's just a normal herpes virus to monkeys. But if that herpes virus gets into a human, it is 100% fatal. And so that's why it's considered a category A, because any exposure to that is 100% fatal in humans. Now, it does say cultures only. And in your case, these were not cultures, they were swabs, right?
Swabs in viral transport medium.
Yeah, so if you wanted to ship these as category B, they could have been shipped as category B if you wanted to. But if you choose to ship them as category A, which is also acceptable, then they would have to be UN 2814 infectious substance affecting humans. And so not UN 2900. All right. So good. Thank you. I hope that answers your question.
So, table 1.
Yes, our scenario is culture of acid fast bacilli, likely Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
So did you choose to ship it as category A or B?
That is A, category A.
Okay, good. That's fine. So you have an itemized list?
Sir?
Yeah, itemized list of contents?
Yes, we have the itemized list. Yeah.
Perfect. That's good. And then give that a shake. Shake it. Is it
Shake,
really
shake.
secure? It's not moving? Okay, that's good. That's good. So do we have absorbent material? Good. That looks good. All right. Looks like, oh, good. We have some absorbent at the bottom. That's very good. And then you have the to and from address, and we have the name and telephone number of a person responsible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Oh, yep, that looks good. And then let's see on the other side, the label. So Oh, good. Yep, you have the right category A label. And let me just see the proper shipping name, infectious substance affecting humans. And we have a technical name, which is fine. You can include the technical name. What does the technical name say? I didn't quite read it. It was moving a little too
What
fast.
does the technical name say? What is the technical name? What does it say?
Yeah, this is category A.
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it closer to the.
Infectious substance affecting human. Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
All right, that's good. That's good. And you have the UN 2814 on there?
2814.
Okay, perfect. All right, looks like it was marked and labeled correctly. So you have the right marks and labels. You have the right packaging. Let me look at the documentation. So is there dry ice? Did you use dry ice in this shipment?
Yes. There's rice.
There is dry ice?
Use dry ice.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm confused because on the additional handling information, it says temperature requirement ambient, which means like room temperature, but then you have dry ice in the shipment. So those things are not congruous.
Okay.
And then it has 200 kilograms of dry ice. That's a lot of dry ice, but okay. And then the proper shipping name, UN number is good. It looks like, okay, so where it says nature and quantity of dangerous goods, you see where it says nature and quantity of dangerous goods, it says 1.1 times 15 ml tube with auger slant.
Yes.
So don't write that down. So don't put any information there. That should be left blank.
Just 15 mil.
Yeah, it should be 15 ml. And then you write one fiberboard box, 15 ml, one fiberboard box. All right. So then the question is, the dry ice is in an overpack, I assume. So if you have 200 kilograms of dry ice, that would have to be in an overpack. It would not go, you cannot put 200 kilograms of dry ice in that little package. And so if you did have 200 kilograms of dry ice, that would be in an overpack. So you'd have to indicate overpack used. All right. Let's give them a round of applause. Good job. Thank you.
For group one.
All right. All right, good. So it's getting late, Abiodun. So can we hand out the exam to everyone? All right, so let me explain with the exam. When you get the exam, you should get 3 things. You should get part 1. So part 1, there are 40 questions that are multiple choice. Part 2 is where I give you a scenario and I want you to mark and label a package. Just draw the marks, draw the labels on the paper. And then you should get a blank shipper's declaration and fill out that shipper's declaration according to what's on the form. So, so you have the multiple choice questions, and that's part 1. And then part 2 is the marking, labeling, and filling out the shipper's declaration. So make sure your name, you want your name on all 3 pages. You want your name on the multiple choice exam. You want your name on the multiple choice, on the multiple choice. You want your name on the marking and labeling, and then make sure you have your name on the shipper's declaration. That way we can keep all your paperwork together. So we're gonna have you take that exam, and again, the exam is open book, so you can use all your notes. You can use the internet. You can use your phone. You just cannot work with your neighbor. So we want to test your knowledge. So once you finish the exam, give that to Easter or Abiodun, They'll collect the exams, and then you're free for the day. Then we're going to grade the exams. You have to score at least 80% on the exam in order to get a certificate. And we'll give you the certificates tomorrow or Friday, depending, at the conference. Abiodun will make sure you get the certificates. All right. I'm going to stay here. And so if you have questions about the exam, if a question is confusing or you don't understand, what I'll ask you to do is go up to the computer, type your question into the chat box, and then I will type the answer back. So if you do have questions, I'm going to stay here and answer questions if you have any. Okay.
All right, what to start with that? And you can sit like this. Yes. Spread out. You can, is there open book, open everywhere, right? And was no discussion, so we'll spread out to the other pieces. That was what you don't have question. It does happen. Your movement of maybe now. Online class. In fact, it's because of what goes on their problem. At the airport, if you sit down, let's do this exam, go and rest. Sit down, go and rest. Or what do you think? Yeah. Finish your it will be better than what it is.
You are here because you are here because